Somewhere in a swamp right now, something hasn't moved in 6 hours. It's not sleeping. It's not dead. It's waiting to kill. And when it finally moves, it'll be too late for whatever's in front of it. You'd walk right past it. Your brain would tell you it's a statue, a rock, maybe driftwood tangled in reeds, but its eyes never blink, and they never leave the water. If you got close enough, you'd swear it was staring straight through you. This is the shoebill stork, 5 feet tall, a bill the size of a shoe shaped like something out of a nightmare. Scientists call its stare unnervingly human, but the stillness isn't calm. That's a countdown, and you don't know how much time is left on the clock. Underwater, a lungfish rises toward the surface for air. The shoebill clocks it instantly. Heart rate barely changes. It doesn't chase. It doesn't twitch. It just waits. Sometimes for hours, barely breathing, barely blinking, because one wrong move now means an empty stomach tonight, and in the swamp, an empty stomach can mean death. Then, without warning, it collapses forward like a falling tree. The strike takes less than a quarter of a second, faster than you can blink twice. That bill doesn't grab, it crushes. Force strong enough to snap a turtle's shell in half like a cracker, and it's not picky. Baby crocodiles, snakes, fish twice its own weight. If it fits in that bill, it's already dead. Researchers in Uganda once watched one drag a full-grown eel out of the mud like it weighed nothing. Nile monitor lizards? On the menu. Even other birds aren't safe. Here's the part that gets people. The shoebill isn't loud. It isn't aggressive looking. It communicates by clattering its bill almost like a machine gun made of bone. No roar, no warning growl. Silence, then a strike, then silence again. Some researchers say the sound is the only clue you'd ever get that one was nearby, and by the time you hear it, it's already too late for whatever it was hunting. Some shoebills have stood in the exact same spot for over 8 hours straight. That's longer than most people work in a day. Not resting, not distracted, not even shifting its weight. Locked on one target the entire time like the rest of the world doesn't exist. And here's the strange part, their population is shrinking. Fewer than 8,000 are estimated to remain in the wild, one of nature's most patient killers, quietly disappearing. Now imagine you're the fish. You never see it coming. You never even know you are being watched. You just feel the water ripple once and then nothing. That's the last thing that ever happens to you. That's the real horror of the shoebill. It doesn't need speed. It doesn't need noise. It just needs you to think it's not paying attention. And somewhere in a swamp right now, one of them still is. If a bird can master patience like this, imagine what else in nature is watching, waiting, right now, and we just haven't noticed yet.